we live in the age of positivity. And what do I mean by that? We live in an age where everybody has a positive manifest attitude. Uh, and that's a good thing. To have a positive mental attitude uh, is very important. And Shalom Boys here, make sure y'all staying hydrated because it is hot out here. It's going to be like 98, 99 degrees out here. And I just don't know how people that don't have AC survive. But neither here nor there. People have a positive attitude. And it's a trend. It's the new thing now. It's the manifest spirit. I'm going to manifest this. So I'm going to be positive about this thing. Or, the notion of the term, morbidly obese people walk around talking about with body positivity. And all of this is just a mask to not change, not conform to the reality of the situation. So you can have a positive mental attitude all day long. And I encourage having a positive mental attitude because, see, if you don't have a positive mental attitude towards something, then it's not going to work. It's amazing how people will have a positive mental attitude when it comes to everything else. But when it comes to, let's say, business or relationships, they have a negative mental attitude. Have you ever noticed that? You ever noticed that they have a positive mental attitude when it comes to everything else except for relationships or something like that? And that's the rules. That's the catch right there. Because you can have a positive mental attitude, but if you have negative or bad decision making, it is not going to shield you from your positive thought process. Or it's not going to, or a positive thought process is not going to yield you positive results. Because what you have to do is you have to link up a positive mental attitude with good sound choices and decisions. And this is what we have. It's like this body positivity. But you have diabetes. The idea is that just because you're positive about being morbidly obese, it doesn't mean that a positive outcome is going to take place as a direct result of this. You have to deal with the reality of the situation. And what we have is we're inundated with people that, and I've seen this, I've personally seen this time and time again with people that have this positive attitude about all of this stuff. Then if you had such a positive attitude about all of these things, then why is it that so many negative things and the outcomes are always negative if you have this positive thought process about yourself? Why? I've studied this. And the main reason why they have negative outcomes is because of the poor choice and decision that they made. What they tried to do is they attempted to put in, and I've done this personally. Try and look at the positivity of a situation, especially with regards for others, when everything about them is negative. Everything about them, there's warnings and red flags all over. It's the age-old saying, they want to turn a Pookie into a Russell Wilson or something like this, or we want to change a hoe into a housewife, or and because we're positive about it, and because we have this positive thought process, and we feel so positively about it, and you understand what I'm saying? That there's going to be a positive outcome. When it just doesn't work that way. That's just not how it happens. You have to couple positive thought processes with positive people and that are exemplifying positive actions, right actions. You can't link up people that have positive thought processes, but when their actions and everything that they do is negative, everything that they are trying to implement is bad. It's poorly conceived. It's like, we're trying to make shit into gold. Regardless of how much we attempt to pray, no matter how much we attempt to manifest all of that stuff, it just doesn't work, because at the end of the day, we have to deal with the end results. I have been there personally. So I know what it looks like. I know how it sounds. I know the thought process behind it, because it's amazing. We say over and over again, of the people that we understand a city mindset because we were there. I understand exactly what the mindset of a city person is, or a person that has a job or a person that has a career, because I've been there. I've done that. I can speak from experience. I've been on that side of the spectrum, and now on this side of the spectrum, I can see very clearly. But we have to understand again, just because we have a positive thought process, if we're not coupling that positive thought process with good, sound choices and decisions, it will never, ever end well. Shalom.